Hello everybody, JS Games here. Welcome. Today I will be showing you my inbound No SLA PB 1657, and I will be explaining it to the best of my abilities with in-game. Like I'll be showing stuff in-game. I'll start it from the very beginning, and once I find something noteworthy to explain, I will pause the video, or if there's like an elevator or something where there's time, then I'll save it. Alright. Inbound No SLA is somewhat of a confusing name. Basically what it stands for is no save load abuse. What that means is that you can't use like save and load and abuse it. So in inbounds, a big thing is save glitch, which you save and load when you're in another glitch called edge glitch, which I will explain later. That allows you to like walk through walls and do a lot of crazy things. One of the glitches you can see right here is called ABH, or accelerated backhopping. Basically, if you hold control, like your crouch key, while you're jumping on the ground, if you have enough momentum, you'll just start gaining more and more speed. That's how I'll be moving throughout most of the game, or like shooting portals and walking in between those. These first two chambers are kind of the tutorial for the game, picking a button, using cubes and buttons, and the portal mechanic. Yeah, O2 is where this chamber is where it gets started. You get the first portal gun, which has half of, like, it gives you only the blue portals and not the orange ones, so it's only like half of the gun. You get the dual portal gun later in the game. But yeah, we have to wait for GLaDOS to talk right now, just because she likes to do that to us. There's like a cycle here that you have to like get through that portal, so you can't really save too much time besides that. Yeah, these first couple chambers are not very intriguing. The run really gets started when you get the dual portal gun, so yeah, that's in chamber 11 is when we get that one, and that's where the run really gets started. These chambers can be kind of interesting though. From a mechanical standpoint, the like accelerated backhopping and shooting portals and stuff to get around can be tricky for people to start off with. Yeah. So most of these, at the very beginning, you are just trying to beat fast. Just because there isn't really too many glitches in No SLA to save time at the beginning, besides ABH at the very start. So yeah. I didn't do this chamber very well. You're supposed to throw the two cubes onto the buttons from the platforms and immediately go in. I kind of failed that. Excuse me. So yeah, this is definitely an area 4 time save. You have to wait for GLaDOS to talk. So some people like to get the camera and write it. That's a thing that can happen. Some people like to get the camera onto the radio onto the camera. That's what I like to do. And some people just like to ABH and screw around. This chamber is one of the first sequence breaks. You're supposed to put the orb into the orb catcher, but the orb is really slow. So we try to skip those, and that chamber we did. If you put the portal in the right spot and you jump through the orange and come out the blue, you can just like barely land on the elevator, the platform. This is another sequence break. This is another orb puzzle, so we're going to try to skip that. And we just use momentum in order to build up enough speed to get from that back wall all the way over to the platform. Yeah. this chamber, there's a little bit of geometry there that you see that you could just jump off of. You can like stand on it. So if you get enough momentum, you jump, land on that, you can jump off and like curve around the corner. You can skip that orb puzzle. That one saves a decent amount of time. There's another really difficult trick called overgo, where you use the accelerated backhopping to build up enough speed to just jump across the gap. That's really difficult though. Okay, this one I'll let play through, and then I'll actually jump in game to show you. One sec, my mic's not the right one. I'll change it real quickly because the other one sounds a lot better. This chamber, I've changed a lot of textures in between. Just so you know. So, yeah, this chamber, how it works is when the door is open, there's like this portable surface. The valve kinda like fixed it, kind of, I guess. Basically, if you shoot in some spots and the door closes, the portals will disappear. That's what the intended purpose of that is. But if you shoot in a somewhat precise spot, you can close the door, and the portal will still be there. There's a couple spots that you can shoot it in, like you can shoot it like down there. I shoot like on the top line. How you are supposed to do this is there's a cube, and you kind of bring it and place it on the button, and you can just go through. But that's kind of slow. So yeah, if you just shoot there, then you can go through here. We want to place it in a certain spot because we want to be able to have enough distance to fall through the bottom and jump up through the top. And yeah, that's 09. Let's go to explain. There we go. Bang. Alright. That one can be kind of annoying, that trick, because sometimes if you like shoot it just off, like you're not able to fit through the portal, or you're not able to like it will fizzle. This is a trick. Basically what happens is it's accelerated backhopping but forwards. Basically the only difference is that you hold S and you go forwards. There's just enough spacing that you can fall through both portals and you can skip a fling. Also, the accelerated forward hop, or the AFH, jumps over and skips a fling. So that also saves time. And also it's just fast movement. Alright, this is one of the first chambers that has a decent glitch, so I'll just be silent for now. I had a lot of difficulty with this trick in the run. It's not that hard. I'm just not very great at No SLA at this point. So yeah, I definitely do have improvement in this, and I have a lot of improvement in the run. As you can see, like on the timer, it says sum of best segments is 1557. So yeah. I was going for a trick called cube throw. Basically what happens is you throw the cube from the top platform and it lands on the bottom, and it saves time. Alright, I'll go back to the game to explain. Code 11. Alright. I'm gonna move my mic, so 1 second. Alright, here we are. So in this chamber, you can just kind of jump to the portal gun. That's the thing that happens. This is the edge glitch I was talking about earlier. There's a setup. Here. Actually, let's try. This is a if you watched the inbounds one, I can't type. If you watch the Inbounds Explained, then you would recognize the thing I'm trying to do. So, in the top left, up in the very top left, basically what that is it's your portal position. So where you shoot your portals, and this can be dislodged using this glitch called edge glitch. I'll shoot these over here. So if I place a portal here, and I shoot a portal here, what happens is when I walk on top of this one, as you can look in the top left, it's not the same as the top right. If I like walk away from this, it'll go back to normal. But yeah, if I walk like this, then I get dislodged. And if I shoot here, there's actually a portal right, I actually don't know where the portal is. I think it's up there. But yeah, there's a portal in, I think, that top room, in the top left. The top left screen. I'll call that the portal screen, the camera screen. I'll call that, the top left is the camera screen, and the main game is what I'll call the body screen. So as you can see in the camera screen, there is the, it's up in that window, and on the body screen, you can tell that I haven't moved. This is just so I can shoot portals in different places. So if I shoot a shot here, I have another portal here. And so if I shoot a portal, okay, you can see that the portal is supposed, like, I could kind of shoot it, but it doesn't work. That can be to a couple of reasons. The one I'm gonna say that I think I messed this one up because I didn't get the correct position. I actually don't know. I wonder if my portals are positioned badly. But yeah, I can make this portal go anywhere. So like if I shoot that portal like over there, and I do the edge glitch, if it works, do I mess up? Maybe not. But yeah, you can put the portals in different spots and then dislocate your body in different places. But this one is valuable because you can skip past the elevator. So one there, one there. Why? I'm actually very confused. I haven't played No SLA in a while, so there you go. Okay, yeah. So you can see that that shot lands up there. That lands in 12. So normally, you would have to wait in this, dang it. You normally have to wait in this elevator there, and that takes like 10 seconds. It takes 8 to go up, and you have to wait in it for a decent bit, so I'm going to say like 10 to 12 seconds. But if you do the edge glitch, that like right here, I can just do those 3 shots and be in 12. So I skip the elevator, and I skip having to like press the button and go through that door. So, but I also have to do the setup, so I have to shoot a portal there and beneath me and do those 3 shots. So it saves a bit of time. Here you just kind of like go over here. I'll go for cube throw like a couple times, just to try to see if I can get it and show it off. But yeah, you basically get a cube. There's a glitch here that can be used. It's called super throw. Basically what happens is if you press left click, which is your throw button, and E, which is your drop button, at the same time, you get like a super throw. Like normally you could only, like this is like a normal glitchless throw. You can only throw it to like there. But with a super throw, you could throw it like much further. So this is used here for No SLA generally to get the cube. It's more easier because you can just more quickly get the cube onto the button. There you go. So yeah, you could just throw that. That skips you having to like walk down, place that, and then get the fling again. You can only do a couple attempts before you start to lose time. But yeah, that one's that. Alright. I'm gonna move my mic again, so 1 second. Alright. Next, this is chamber 13. This next one. I lost like a lot of time in that last chamber just because I messed up the edge glitch like twice, and I messed up the cube throw twice, I think. So, actually, I think I messed up it. Yeah. Anyway, this that is just that's just a quick break. I'll shut this one off. Basically, what happens here is actually I don't need the overlay. So normally how you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to get the cube on there, and you're supposed to like go shoot some portals, and then end up in here. Can I make it onto that platform? No. But anyway, you're supposed to solve the orb puzzle, and speedrunners don't like the orb puzzle because it's slow, and you have to like wait for it to go across, and then to activate, and then for it to do something. I mean, if you play Minecraft, think of it as like Minecraft Redstone, but you have repeaters at like 5 ticks instead of redstone dust. Anyway, here you can use a glitchless throw, or you can use a super throw. There isn't too much of a difference. It's just the super throw is a bit easier, but it also can go overboard. But yeah, so instead of like going over and landing on that cube and placing on this button and then you walk through, you can just shoot that there, and you can just kind of walk through and get to the end. So yeah, that one is a sequence break. We just don't want to solve the orb puzzle, and we don't want to get the other cube, so it's just a lot faster. 14 here. This is a fling. You just have momentum, and you're falling through. So if we place 2 portals there and there, I messed up this one a bit, I think. Yeah, just because I placed that portal wrong. But yeah, this is a pretty bad 14. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you just gain enough momentum and you fling. There's a faster way to do that. It's called a re-portal. I don't do it in this run, and I'm not really going to explain it, but basically you just get a boost when you place another portal inside another portal. Kind of weird, but yeah. Alright. I'll let this one play through since it doesn't make a lot of sense. This one is a little wacky, so I will go back in game to kind of show what's happening. So, if you read the splits and you're observant, you saw QC is bad. Now, what does that mean? I think QC but bad, actually. Whatever. Basically, QC is quantum crouch. So in this game, if you crouch, uncrouch, and recrouch before your crouch animation goes all the way back up, you are crouched, but also standing at the same time. So I have the crouch moving speed right now. So I have like 50 velocity instead of the normal 150 for walking. And it allows me to peek through ceilings a bit. So if I place a portal here and here, this is out of bounds, by the way, just so I want to show it off. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, okay. There's another version of this where you like jump, crouch, and then do the same kind of double crouch movement, but it allows you to move at normal speed. But yeah, you can see that I like peeked oop like a lot. And that allows me to like put portals out of bounds and stuff, and yeah. It's kind of weird, but basically, it allows you to peek through some ceilings, some short ceilings. So what I do is I kind of set it up here. This is also in the crouch state, so I can still do accelerated back hops and forward hops if I gain enough velocity. But like I can't, if I jump, then I'll go back into the crouching state after I jump. This QC you can't jump, but this one you can, and it just allows you just crouch again. But yeah, I place a portal there, and I just do a fling. And I just get over here. I do an AFH here normally, just because... Oh, wait. Bad typing. Yeah. So kind of looks like that. What happens here is normally there's another orb puzzle, which we want to skip, right? There's this little platform here that is just thin enough that you can quantum crouch through it. Before this, there was an old strategy where you would shoot a portal and it would just like barely go through that like wall, and you could do another glitch to save some time. But what we want to do here is, because we have the quantum crouch state after this fling, if we shoot a portal there, and if we, what speedrunners do is if we walk right, shoot the other portal, you get just enough height that your crouched body doesn't hit, like, barely hits the ceiling, so your, like, full stand-up body can shoot a portal in there. So that skips having to solve the ore puzzle, which is decent. This right here is just a momentum. You just gain momentum. I messed it up. You just gain enough momentum to fling over there. That skips like a fling. Here's an ore puzzle. This is skipped by doing something called portal peaks. Basically, if you like look, there's like a distance, there's like a time, like that blue shot. There's a time in between when I left click and when the portal actually lands. And we abuse that here. So when you're like right here, and you look through here, I can just peek, and it shoots there. Another thing I can abuse is something called portal stands. Basically, the developers wanted to make sure that you could stand in an portal with like an edge on it. Is there a good example? So like right here, they make sure you could like stand on this portal. You don't want to stand like exactly on the middle, and then that'd be kind of like a mess. But what they could do is you could stand like out here and still be standing on this portal. So what happens is normally if I just shoot a purple portal here, I just get pushed out and I die because I'm in the goo. I forgot to make it silly. Okay. But what you can do is if you shoot a portal here and you like hold the direction going in, so like this green portal, I held left when this purple portal was landing, and I could just stay on the platform, and I could just shoot a portal here, do another portal stand there to make sure I don't fall into this goo, and then here is just a momentum, and you skip that ore puzzle. So the ore puzzle, you have to like press both buttons and open the door, and it goes into the catcher, and then this elevator goes down, but you can just skip it without momentum. I said that very fast, and that didn't make sense. Okay, here, this is chamber 16. This is where there's a lot of turrets in this level. At the very beginning, we do something called a portal bump, which allows you to shoot a portal on the opposite side of a wall. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically the game doesn't know where to put your portal if it's straight enough against a wall, so it just puts it on the other side of the wall. I don't know why, that's what it is. Also, some walls are like really, really thick. I don't think you can shoot through it, so like that's one thing to take note. You can't just like shoot through like indefinite length walls. Yeah, so we do that to skip GLaDOS talking to us, which is a decently long waiting period of like maybe 10-15 seconds. So yeah, we just skip that, and we do another portal bump here to get into the the second to last room, kind of. And if we just shoot a camera here, that will knock down that turret on the very far left, which is shooting us right now. If we shoot a portal underneath that turret, it will fall through and it will fall over. And then we just pick up that turret and throw it to the side. Runners at high level, what they do is they just like ignore the other two turrets and just put the one closest to the button onto it and just shoot through. That one's a lot riskier because, for a couple of reasons. Mostly because it's just, it's pretty difficult, and it doesn't save that much time. It does save some time, though, so it's pretty helpful. That, you just shoot through there, and I was trying to... So ABH, even though it's very fast, it's not as fast as walking into... It's like teleporting. Instead of teleporting, you just kind of... Like, instead of just like going super fast and running, you'd rather just teleport there. So even if you're like the fastest runner in the world, you just want to teleport because it's faster. So here I tried to do like a portal thing and I messed it up. There's a lot of these kind of things in the run, just you trying to go slightly faster with like placing two portals. Well, ABH is really nice. It can be kind of limiting because it can be kind of slow sometimes if you like mess it up or something. But it's also helpful in scenarios where you can't place portals that well. Alright, this chamber is 17. It's pretty, there's a portal bump that skips orb puzzles. So normally there's 3 different orb puzzles you have to solve. But here we can just kind of go past the orbs and do a portal bump right here against this glass pane in order to get the... I messed up the bump there. To get the cube like through there, and you just skip the 3 orb puzzles, which saves a lot of time in a run. You can skip it in glitchless too. You just have to like stack a couple objects, and you have to stack a cube on top of the camera, and then you jump on top of the camera, then on top of the cube, then onto like the end, and then you grab the cube. You should watch a glitchless run if you want to see that. This is another edge glitch. Basically, we're setting it up so there's here, I'll just let it play out and I'll explain. I think I did it pretty well in this run, just because I found the shots pretty quickly, which can be kind of difficult for me and some other beginner level runners. This is a decent PB, but it's not great. I would say I'm like intermediate level at this point. Maybe a little less, but yeah. There's some GLaDOS talking, so that's not really that important. Oh, I lagged a lot there. Anyways, if we load 18, here we're just doing that portal peak I was talking about earlier to shoot onto that platform, and then we'll be like here. Alright, this is the edge glitch. So we shoot a portal up here and down below us. You have to be standing on top of a portal or be like against a wall with another portal. So yeah, so if I stand on top of this portal, you can see on the camera view that I'm kind of in a weird spot, but in my body view it's like the same thing. But if I shoot here, you can tell that that portal is going to end up that portal is ending up by the door. So if I do an edge glitch again, and I look at I look in like in the body view, I look in like this area, because that's generally where the shot is. So like I use the camera view to like kind of cheat, I guess, and find it quickly. But yeah, and then you normally go through the purple portal, but I just skipped it. Here, this is just kind of momentum things. There is a trick you can do called, this is the reportal thing I was talking about in 14, and you can like, it's kind of difficult because you have to be pretty precise on the timing, but you can like skip a couple flings with it, because you gain like twice as much momentum, and then yeah, you skip like 2 or 3 flings if you do it correctly, and it saves a decent amount of time. But yeah. Okay, this next one, I'm not entirely I think I did D-lag, which just stands for double large angle glitch, which if I do it I will explain. Actually, I'll explain both, just because it isn't that hard for me. Also, normally I've been referencing in-game as green and purple, and this one as blue and orange. They're supposed to be blue and orange, but you can change the textures in the game, and I did that just because I thought it would be fun to see the weird colors. And also that green is my favorite color, so I thought it was fun. Alright, that is teleportation. I will explain it after I like get it. This specific teleportation one is called Loch Ness, because you like teleport into the goo. I had a really bad time with this one. I've practiced and I'm better at it. I'm not consistent. I die every once in a while, but yeah, I'm getting a lot better at it. Also, there's a weird thing where you lose collision with the world, and so that's why I was like falling through the walls sometimes. Yeah. Here, okay, I did the single one. Okay, I'll explain the double leg. But yeah, basically here's another edge glitch that brings you into the recreation of 09, so you don't have to go through the pipes and stuff. And there was a portal bump earlier that brought me into the door, since you can't open it. Yeah. Yeah, and if you like stand in a specific spot, you can like jump and make that shot. And that skips having to do some piston stuff. Alright, let me explain. Load 19. Frick. Underscore y underscore. So we get on top of this sign because it helps us with the teleportation, the large angle glitch. But what happens is if I shoot a portal on this angled surface and shoot a portal up here, I stand in it, I crouch, I save here, and if I jump and shoot a portal at the same time, you teleport. Like literally nobody in the community knows why. It's super weird. But yeah, you basically just teleport. Like that's the best explanation. And you go through a lot of walls. So if I'll just activate a cheat so we can actually see what I skipped. So normally, you start over here. No, you don't start over there. Dang it, where? Okay. Yes, over here. So normally you start over here. You have to do the orb puzzle, get that activated, which is really slow, and then go over here, press the button, open that door, go through here, here. It brings you over here, and you have to solve that. You have to fling over here. You have to go through here, through here, through here, through here, through that fan, and then you end up here. So it saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of time against the just like getting there normally, or with like portal peaks, just because that's fast too. So here, what we want to do is we want to get that portal. This is kind of where the routes split once I go through here. I'll show the single one first, and then I'll show the double. So, okay, so that was the single, right? So now I just need to, there's a faster method to do it. If you shoot a portal like here, and I'll just go over here. This is not the normal route entirely. But yeah, if you do an edge glitch here, you can shoot a portal there, and like skip over that door. You go through here, you can shoot a shot here, go through here, and then shoot like there-ish. And then you're in the recreation of 09. And then you could just normally go through this. But speedrunners, decent level. Like, I'd say like top 200. What they do is they shoot a shot there, and they do another large angle glitch using the same angled wall again. This one is pretty difficult, so it'll take me a couple tries to get it. But it skips, it basically skips the recreation of 09 and that like first escape part entirely. This is pretty difficult, so it'll take me a lot of attempts probably. This entirely saves like a lot of time, but the D-lag, yeah, so I teleported. I'll keep going, I guess. So I got the large angle glitch, but depending on where your mouse is and where you shoot the purple portal, there it is. Okay, so you just teleport into here or onto in there or something, that area sometimes, and just go through here, and you skip a whole lot of gameplay just because you do that teleport thing. So yeah, here, let's open up the video again. Yeah. So I lost a decent amount of time here, just because I think I messed up the large angle glitch a couple times. Yeah. Here, I do some portal peaks, I do some accelerated backhopping, I do some flings. This is mostly casual, except with the ABH. The portal peaks also, so that saves some time, too, in some areas. Here, there's like a small amount of area that you can just shoot through with the portal. And yeah. That's just a fling. I do that, and some other people do that just because it skips this piston here. So normally it would be like back on the wall, and you would have to wait for it to extend. But by doing like a Pika portal, like here, like you shoot that. Well, yeah, you shoot that shot there. You skip the trigger that does the piston, so that saves some time. And then that's so sloppy. Yeah. Here, it's more of the accelerated back hopping. Here, if you just walk into the door, for no reason at all, it just opens. Like, it just does. I killed the turret there just because I wanted to play it kind of safe, since I knew I was on PB pace, and I was on sub 17 pace, so I was kind of nervous. Not that it's, like, good, like the world record is, like, 11 minutes and 40 something seconds, like 42, but it's good for me, so I am nervous because I know that this could be my personal best. And I'm excited for those, because those are good for me, they're improvement. Here, I think I shot my blue portal kind of low, so I had to do this jump onto the pipe over and over and over again, which lost me a lot of time. Here, there's a thing where you don't knock over the turret and you save it to skip another part, which saves some time. So here, I'm just doing a fling in order to get up there without having to do the normal method, which uses that angled wall, like over here. And, yeah. I'm shooting, I go over there and shoot that shot so it lands behind the turret, and I bring it out here, right here. So the fizzler, it removes your portals and it incinerates objects, so like the turrets and the cubes, and like chairs and stuff. But the bullets of the turret could still go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, open that door, and the turret is going to break the panes of glass. Normally, like that rocket turret guy, he has to like lock onto you, and then you have to wait for the rocket to actually travel, which takes a long time. But you can just use that turret and skip the process. I messed it up a bit here. I was supposed to peek a portal, and I messed up. Yeah. Here you still... There is a backup if you mess it up. I'll show you once this is over. But yeah, you still have to use that rocket turret to open that glass pane. It's just faster than having the other turret do it for you. Just because you have to get because the door closes and there's no good turret placing shot to like get the bullets to go through. That fin is annoying. Each of the blades can block your portal shot, and I just like happen to hit the blade over and over and over again. Here I'm just trying to get into the loading zone. Okay. I'll load it and we'll go through. So I'll just do like a standard-ish. I'll kill the turret, why not? Yeah, so I'll just do a route that doesn't have this turret, and I'll show like the backup one. So this is gonna be the backup. Frick, I messed up. Like, let's say that turret, like, oh no, it fell. Ah, dang it, no. So sad. Okay. I mean, you get it. I messed up in the speed rune, whatever. Yeah, we'll throw it that way, just so I don't have to deal with it. Alright, so like that turret fell over. Oh no, sad. I have to go through here. There's a couple things you could do. The first one is you could just press the button and wait for the rocket guy to like prime, lock onto you, and then shoot. Or you could do a portal bump here. So you could do one here, and that just goes through. And then you could shoot one portal there and a portal there. And I'm not sure why, it just sent it through. You could also do a portal bump here. and then here you're like going through normally, pretty much. And then here, if you shoot a portal against a wall like that, and like another one, if you like get up against the glass, you can just kind of walk through it. I don't know why. Something about like portal bubbles, which I explained in my out of bounds one, that like makes the physics weird. But yeah, and then this vent jump is normal. You just get the vent jump. Do I have that saved? No, I don't. Okay. The other route is that you just let the turret shoot you, and I'll like go through that, I guess, quickly. Just because I have a need for speed. But yeah, that's what is better. That's like a better route for that area. I didn't do it great, but it's better. So. Oh no, the turret fell over. Frick. Did it fall over? Wow. Bad example. Anyway. I shoot in a kind of specific spot just so I get that fling better. There's like a cross on the ground that I use. Just helps me align the turret portal correctly. But yeah. You wait. What a normal player would do is they would like have that shoot there. I expect most of you have played Portal or have seen it because I speedrun it. And then like go through here, they shoot a portal on that wall, and then they walk over here, shoot a portal on here, so it like targets them. And then they would shoot like a shot here, and normally this is like the intended route. And they would hit that pipe, it would break, and then there's the cube that you use. Please don't. Thank you. And then you would like put this here. Obviously this loses a lot of time, so that's why we do those kind of shenanigans. Here I knew that I messed up sometime, obviously in the frick it up split, because of course, I always mess it up there, don't know why. But yeah, I lost a bunch of time, and I was like, okay. I'm almost guaranteed to not get a sub 17, because if you look at my, it's hard to read, but it says PB and best. And that says 120.8 and 120.3. That's 0.5, that's half a second that my gold is better than my PB. So I realized that I'm going to have to get a gold, which I didn't think I could do. Or I would just not be able to get the sub 17, but I might be able to get some type of PB. So that's what I'm thinking as I'm trying to do this. Like, I'm trying to go fast, I'm nervous. Yeah. This I've explained in my inbounds in my inbounds one. But basically, you get the turret, so it shoots you through, like, it shoots you through. That railing is just low enough that Shell can crouch and jump in there. And you could just build up the accelerated back hopping over and over and over again. Here, I shoot that other portal. I set up the orange one so that the turret would be able to shoot through the blue, which I explained in my other one. So all the cores fall off, which is a sequence break. Just, you're not supposed to normally have all of them off at the same time. So that red core, I messed up this shot pretty badly the first time. And then you do a momentum jump. Normally you're supposed to do 2, but if you jump through that orange portal, you can just skip the second one, kind of. This is another edge glitch. The portal ends up on like the incinerator. It's like that incinerator over there. It ends up like here-ish, like against it. Like there's some extra portal space underneath it. And then if you just get if you shoot all the cores and they go into the bottom, it works. And yeah, as you can tell, that's a 10-second gold, which is enough to give me my PB. And that's my sub 17 run of 16:57 for inbounds No SLA. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you all so much for the support on the first run in the game inside a game run. That's insane. Like, my biggest video before that was like not even 40 views. So that's insane. Thank you all so much. If you think I deserved it, please subscribe. I'll be posting videos like this about me talking about runs. I have a big video coming up soon that's going to take a decent amount of editing for me to do, and just like prep work and stuff. It's me explaining my story about speedrunning and how you can start yours. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and hit the bell to make sure that you'll get that video once I post it. Leave a like if you think I deserved it. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching and have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye!